What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're actually going to be doing the install of the new grill that I got. I'm here with my boy Adam, who's going to be helping me install it today. So let's go ahead and get started on this adventure. Also, guys, my boy Adam's going to be getting an awesome S10, and he's going to be starting up his own YouTube and his own Instagram for it. So I will actually be putting those links in the descriptions in future videos, and make sure you guys go give him a follow and a like. Like I said, I will let you know on my Instagram and in my next video when his is started up. He's gonna have an awesome build, and he's gonna do super in-depth mechanical shit. So if you guys wanna know how to do that, make sure you go and check his page out. He's gonna be going over all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna be helping him on some of this stuff, and we're gonna be building that truck into a racing beast. On the first step of this, which will be taking off these bolts here. And for this guy, you're gonna need a Torx 15 for this. So we're gonna get started and getting removed these. All right, guys, so we got these removed, and it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those you'll have to remove. And you kind of just wanna lift up on it a bit because that little piece is kind of tucked in there. So it holds it there, so just kind of give it a little lift and it'll pop right off. Next step's gonna be taking off the bumper. This is gonna be a joy, but good, because for one of the next big things, we're gonna be replacing that bumper. So knowing how to do it now, it's gonna be great. Little bolt right there that you've gotta remove, and it is a 7mm. So we're gonna get that taken off. That's gonna help the bumper come off for this, and then we'll hit the next step here in just a second. All right, guys, so if you remember from the air dam video, there is this bolt here that you've gotta get taken off. So make sure you take that one off. And if I remember right, that one's also a 7mm. So now we're gonna go ahead, we gotta unplug the lights because this whole bumper's gotta come off, so we don't wanna catch the lights when you're pulling it off. So go ahead, we're gonna unplug it. Super easy, should just pull right out. So you do have to take off, it's up to you, you can take off these two bolts here, or you guys can take off these ones right here. Either way is up to you. We're gonna go ahead and take off these outer ones because we figure it's one less piece that we have to take off. So we're gonna get those undone, and that is a 10mm open-ended wrench is gonna be your best bet. All right, so we just got the first one out. Keep in mind, guys, there are actually two in there that you're gonna wanna get out. So there's your second one, and your first one we just got out. With hand tools, I will admit, it is a bit of a pain. It takes you about 3 minutes a bolt. So just keep that in mind and be aware. So after further review, you do not necessarily need to take these out. It'll make it easier, but you don't have to. You just need to undo this guy and its partner right up there by the headlight, and it should make it so that it can detach from the fender and come right off. All right, so we got these off. Now you can see the bumpers coming apart really nicely. These are just little guide spikes, I guess they'll just call them, but they just guide it and line up the bumper. So there's one, there's two. And then there's clips along the lights that kind of you can just pull them out, and they'll pull right off. And then down here, we're gonna start using the T15 again to undo the bottom of the bumper. So that should come apart really, really quick. As you guys remember in the air dam video, you've got to undo these to get the air dam off. So we'll get this all removed. Luckily this time we can leave these plastic pieces attached. Gonna take out this topmost bolt right here, so we're gonna get that one taken out, and then we'll continue our process. It looks like we're gonna just need some more room, so getting that taken out is gonna help you guys a lot. Adam was gonna help me. What I really meant is Adam's gonna do all the climbing under the truck and unscrewing of everything because I've got to film. So, you know, making the sacrifice. But I appreciate your help, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, of course. Pretty much got everything taken apart. We're just starting to peel it off slowly but surely. We just want to make sure we don't break any of the clips. So we're trying to play a little investigation discovery, see where the clips are or if it's attached anywhere else, and then we'll get everything else pulled apart. So we're gonna try and be careful not to break it, because if the other grill doesn't fit, then we want to make sure that we can throw this one back on. So that's what we're gonna start doing. Find out. I'm gonna try and support this, but down in here, it's kind of hard to show you guys, but right down in there are some bolts that are holding this on, and so you've got to get it up in here with a ratchet It's a 10 millimeter and it goes right up in there and it'll unscrew those for you. And then once those are off, this thing should come off pretty easy. All right, so we've got the bumper off. It's kind of weird. That's crazy. But we got it, huh?
We got it.
It wasn't too hard actually at all. So just kind of giving you guys a better view. You only need to undo the 2 bolts that are here in the bumper to really get that off. Same with on this side. You're gonna want to disconnect this from the arms that hang down for it. If you guys watch my removing the air dam video, same process, everything. So literally it's just one there, 2 here, and 2 there. And then you've got the 6 up here that come right off to remove the whole bumper piece. So that's this has more been a video of how to take off the bumper and install the new grill than to just remove the grill and install the new one. Oh, we just got the grill itself off, and I'm gonna warn you guys, it is kind of a pain to get all the clips removed. So you've got a bunch of clips and they alternate. So you're gonna have a clip here, clip here, clip here, clip here. On these ones, you pull down. On these ones, you come up and you push down. Kind of hard to explain. But then up in here, there's also some clips you're gonna have to push down on. But there's a ton of them. Once you get these ones here, it should come off pretty easy. That's where the biggest pain in the butt was. But yeah, after that, it should be pretty easy. But we've got it off. So now it's time to show on the new one. So when you get this piece off, you gotta transfer some clips from here. It's this clip right here. You should be able to take this off of here. It's kind of a pain, but get those off. And then you're gonna swap them over to this bumper. And then if you have these pieces come out on you, just make sure to take those off and then you can pop them back in on the bumper, on the truck itself, and then should be able to go right back on. Currently what we're doing is somewhat of a little bit of a test fit, but we're also trying to figure out where we're gonna run the wiring for the lights. So right now we're gonna kind of screw with it and see we're gonna try and get them ran to the running lights. So we're gonna go ahead and screw with it and see what my running lights are. All right, so we got everything off that we needed, but now it's time to head to Home Depot, get some zip ties, get some wire nuts, and get this thing all wired up. So that's where we're gonna head next.
Oh, right here. Right here, buddy.
Cool.
Waterproof.
There we go.
We need just 1, 2, 3. Well, really, we don't even need 4. Yeah, like, we
Cool.
go with that.
Take those guys. Got the zip ties.
Zip ties.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's do it.
All right, so we just got everything we needed. Only cost about $7 actually. It's about $7.50. So now time to head back, get this thing wired up, put back together, see how she looks. All right, so we just got back from the Home Depot, got everything we needed, but what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna throw the new grill, get it all attached to the bumper, so it's kind of just like a pop right back on thing. So we're gonna get doing that right now. All right, so we're getting this all pre-ran here, and we actually decided to run it through that hole right there. Now you're gonna find that it is behind this windshield wiper bottle, but it pushes out to the side and comes right through. So that's where we're gonna run it. It looks like that's gonna be our best, cleanest bet, because we wanna make this look as clean and professional as possible. And And so that's where we're gonna run it, and we actually might be able to, we'll just probably zip tie the access wiring so that we have it if needed in the future. All right, just to show you guys, so we ran it through there. We came up, I zip tied one through here, through this piece here, and then came over, zip tied one here, and then in the middle, there's nowhere really good to zip tie it down, so I just zip tied the two together. If I find something that will work, I'll fix it, but for now, that's perfectly fine. And then we zip tied it here. These are our connectors, and we've got plenty of length on those because they actually have some longer pieces where the lights are. All right, guys, everything's going together pretty freaking smoothly, actually. Everything's looking really good. We're just gonna be throwing all the bolts in right now in reverse order. So as soon as we're done, start the wiring process. We've got everything hooked up as far as the grill is concerned on the lights from behind the grill, but now it's time to get it all wired up to like the battery and stuff like that, or to the lights that we want it to. So we're gonna try running it to the running lights on this one, and that's gonna be a whole lot of process work down in here. But I'll try and get the best video I can of it so you guys can see what we're doing, but should be pretty easy. All right, guys, so the bumper is on. We've got everything bolted back up. Now we just gotta do the wiring. It's looking awesome, but I don't wanna show you guys yet. I want you to see the full thing when it's all done. So we're gonna get that wiring done now. All right, so what exactly are we doing? We're gonna wire these guys. Right down in here, I think we're just gonna wire it to these two here. Those should be our running lights so that the lights on the grill will run when the running lights are running. That's kind of the end goal here. All right, so first try, we got it. I'm super stoked. I'll kind of show you guys what you're looking at when you do it and kind of what you should be aiming for running these so that they're running with your running lights. Like I said, I'm gonna save the whole view until the very end of the video, and you guys will get to see these things fully lit up with the truck. So I'm super stoked, turned out super good, and my handy dandy electrician, glad he was there to help me out and get this all done. It looks really good. We're gonna finish tying up all the access on here, and then like I said, I'll show you guys exactly how this should look when you get it wired up so that it runs with the running lights. All right, so as you guys can see, we ran it here. Your wire should come from that guy there. Your connector hot and your grounds will come directly out of the plug that's going into that light. We'll get that sealed back up. I know that it's open still, but that's what it should look like. We're gonna throw some water resistant wire nuts on there to protect it from the elements, and then we're gonna get all this access wiring here wrapped up so it looks nice and clean. But I'm stoked and super grateful that we got this done, and super grateful for my buddy for helping me out. All right, let's get it wrapped up. Here we go, guys. Here goes the test. All right, well, everything turned out awesome. Thanks to Adam and all of his help. Lineman's freaking sweet. It went together really, really easily. Once we took it apart and knew how to do everything, throwing it back together literally took maybe an hour. Getting it wired up was probably about another hour, and then whole process, I would say in total, you could probably, if you know what you're doing, probably have this done in about 3 hours. After watching this video, hopefully that will help you guys do that, whereas we were doing it kind of going blind for the most part. Adam's got a lot of experience taking these bumpers apart and putting stuff like this back together and wiring. But if we had known exactly what everything we would have to do, I think we would have had this done in 2 to 3 hours. But we got it done. It looks freaking sweet. I'm in love with it. These LEDs are actually like really freaking bright, and so I'm super happy about it. I think I need to go get new headlights to compensate for the brightness of these lights. So, but guys, that's actually gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, take what you can and give nothing back.
Now, bring me that horizon. I'll make you regret it.